Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are you doing today? My name is Untitled Chapter, and I will be your trainer today. I want to first of all welcome every one of you. Today is going to be a promising and interesting session, right? So I'm always very super excited having sessions such as this. I want to say thank you for agreeing to join us today, right? I want to also promise you that today's session will never be a time-wasting session, all right? So great to have every one of us, wonderful having every one of us. We are here to learn together, right? And also we are here to teach, right, and also learn from us. So today's session is going to be interactive, right? So if you are here without your pen and without your jotter, just understand that you will be missing the interesting part of the session. So if you don't have your biro, quickly go and pick up your biro, and if you don't have your your notepad, quickly go and pick up your notepad, right? Okay. Like I said earlier, my name is Untitled Chapter, and I will be your trainer today. The person that spoke to you about this session may have spoken to you about the topic we'll be treating today, and it is not changing at all, right? So the topic still remains building your brand and applying for jobs. Okay. Now, before we continue, I would like to introduce you to my wonderful moderator who is currently right there on the chat box. Okay, this is a YouTube session, and YouTube provides a chat box. Okay, find your way around it. Yeah? So we expect you to communicate with us using the chat box. Any concern at all, any question at all you want to ask, of course, make use of the chat box, drop your questions, or if we are asking for a response to something, make use of the chat box and respond to our questions, okay? Now, by the time you drop your question, someone is right there on the chat box as our moderator for this session, all right? His name is Mr. Anthony Emebo. He will be doing a wonderful job today. All the necessary links and all the materials that you'll be needing for this session, he will provide, okay? So he will be there to interact with you mostly, okay? From time to time, I may actually respond to your questions. So feel free and make use of the chat box and enjoy yourself. I can see enough people live. I would have wanted us to introduce ourselves. Probably we'll just wait a little bit so that people can join us, and then we can go ahead with the introduction. For me, like I said, my name is Untitled Chapter, and I am connecting with you from Abuja, Nigeria, all right? So I would like people to feel free to let us know also where they are connecting with us from, okay? So if you are here, kindly say, my name is, for instance, Untitled Chapter, connecting with us from Lagos, Nigeria, or connecting with us from Kaduna, or connecting with us from Kano, or connecting with us from the southeastern parts of Nigeria, or anywhere at all you are connecting with us. Just let us know on the chat box where you are connecting with us from, okay? So great. Like I said, today is not going to be a day to regret. This session will not be regretted at all, right? So feel free and enjoy the session, and of course, drop your questions as you have them come in your mind. All right. So without wasting so much time, we want to begin the session, all right? I would like you, if you can hear me very clearly, I would like you to drop let us know what the organizer or the person that introduced this session to you, let us know what he or her said to you. What are your expectations, okay? What are your expectations? Kindly let us know on the chat box what you are expecting from us, okay? Let us know what you are expecting from us from this session. Okay, let us know what you are expecting from us from this session. All right, Chigozie, you're welcome. Good evening, sir. I'm Chigozie Anako joining from Lagos. All right, good to have you, Chigozie. Wonderful having you, and I want to believe that you are not going to regret this session at all. All right. Okay, so let us know. Drop it on the chat box. Let's know your expectation. All right, I will try as much as possible to meet up with your expectation today. All right. So I want to officially welcome you to today's session. The topic we'll be considering today is build your brand and apply for jobs. Okay, this is a Google session. All right, Google is offering this for everyone who is currently right there on the on YouTube for free. Okay. Google wants you to learn and also wants you to follow the pace at which the world is going. You can understand with me that the world is already going digital and you shouldn't be left behind, right? So all the necessary information you need to have to keep pace with the world, we are here to provide for you. As long as it has to do with tech, as long as it has to do with digital, right? We are here to provide that for you. Google is doing a lot to make sure that these sessions or this program gets to you, all right? They are spending a lot of resources, so we want you to feel relaxed and follow all the necessary instructions we may probably be letting passing across to you. Follow all the necessary instructions and, of course, get yourself started digitally. Okay. So, like I have already mentioned, Anthony Emebo is going to be our moderator, and we have Lutana Wajago, who is going to be our trainer for today. Okay, let's get started. Like I said earlier, the topic is build your brand and apply for jobs. What do you understand by the word branding? Okay, what do you understand by the word branding? A lot of people are online looking for jobs, but they fail to understand that they have their own personal brand and that needs to be touched. Okay, any company that wants to employ anybody must first of all look at that person's personal brand to see if that person's personal brand actually fits into the company's culture, right? Sorry, there are a lot of things that companies actually look out for before giving an opportunity to an applicant. So you need to know what your personal brand is. I know lots of us do not actually know what our personal brands are. Okay, so today we'll be talking about that. Okay, and how we can build it, how we can polish it, how we can appear well, all right, and how we can actually be qualified by mere appearance and, of course, by our CVs and what we know. Okay, be qualified for that job we are looking for. Okay, and also we'll be talking about how you can apply for jobs, the right ways to go about applying for jobs. Okay, so many people are applying for jobs in many places, but they are not getting even one. All right, so it could be that you have not applied for that job the right way. So we'll be considering that even as we continue. All right, so let me give this quick information, all right? This session is going to be in 3 phases. I want to tell you that we are going to finish this long before 1 hour, all right? So we are going to, let's say, 1 hour or before 1 hour, right? Or slightly above 1 hour, right? So just sit back and enjoy that. And in the course of this session, we'll be passing out, dropping the moderator, Mr. Anthony, will be dropping some links and encourage you to actually follow the instructions, all right? And also at the end of this session, he will be dropping a link where you can fill for your certificates. Okay, so this session is attracts a certificate from Google, a certificate of participation. So do not miss it. Okay, and we also want to encourage you to sit back. At least make sure you even if you want to leave in the middle of this session, make sure you stay more than 45 minutes. Okay, let's say 50 minutes. Okay, and then we can forgive you for letting go of the last 10 minutes, even though that last 10 minutes is going to give you the very wonderful information, all right? So just make sure you sit back and stay more than 45 minutes, let's say 50 minutes, and then you may be good if you are in a hurry to go, all right? So these are the agendas for today, all right? We're going to be discussing how to manage your digital footprints and social media profiles, okay? I know you've been wondering, why is there a need for me to manage my social media profiles? And some of you may not actually know what a digital footprint is, all right? So we will be discussing these as we continue. And then the second agenda says writing professional CV. I know so many people are writing CVs. There is this format of writing CVs that is just in circulation. Virtually everybody is using the same format. Is that the right way of writing CV? We will be discussing that even as we continue, right? And then the third agenda is crafting cover letters, okay? You may be wondering why are we dwelling so much on cover letters, okay? Is cover letters, even important? Well, we'll get to know, all right? We'll get to know how important a cover letter is. Okay, so I would like to know, just feel free and let me know, which social media channels do you currently use? Which social media channels do you currently use? Let me know, just let me know on the chat box, okay? I'm going to be giving just 1 second for people to respond to that, all right? Let me know, which social media channels do you currently use? Do you use Facebook, or do you use WhatsApp? Do you use Instagram? Do you use what do you use? Let me know. Which social media channel do you currently use? Let me get to hear from you right there on the chat box. Okay. I know I, for one, I use LinkedIn, I use Instagram, I use Twitter, I use Facebook, okay? But there are lots of them out there. Okay, so let's talk about how to manage your digital footprint and social media profiles, okay? What do you think your digital footprint is? Now, let us know what you think your digital footprint is, okay? What do you think the word digital footprint means, okay? Let us know right there on the chat box, okay? Let's get to know what you think the word digital footprint stands for, okay? Let me know what digital footprint stands for, okay? Feel free to drop down the chat box. We are all watching. We want you to interact with us. Let us know what your digital footprint is all about. Okay, great. So we continue. Digital footprint is all the stuff you leave behind as you use the internet. It's a part of your online story and can potentially be seen by other people, okay? So that is what your digital footprint is all about, okay? So as you browse the internet, as you move from one social media to another, liking posts, making posts, and of course interacting with people, sending messages, and visiting those websites, right? Okay, visiting those websites, those are your digital footprint. Thank you, Chigozie, Twitter, WhatsApp, and Facebook. Thank you for your response. Okay, so that is what your digital footprint is all about. That means that you must be very careful the kind of things you leave behind, even as you surf the internet, because those information you leave behind are information that people will actually trace to understand your person. Also, companies use that to trace you, to understand your kind of person in order to know the type of advertisements they will serve you. All right, so that is what digital footprint is all about. So how do we leave digital footprints? Okay, we leave digital footprints using what? Via social media. Okay, social media, like I mentioned earlier, the likes, the retweets, and the comments, you leave a record, of course. Make sure you adjust your privacy settings on social media. So you need also to adjust your privacy settings so that it will control, you will be in total control of what you post. You will also be in total control of how people find you online. So you need to visit your social media privacy setting. And of course, we'll be dealing with that even as we continue. All right. Another way you can leave your digital footprint is using digital devices. Okay. Some apps and websites build collect information about your login details and habits. Okay, you will see cookies. You need to agree that that website can collect information about you. Okay, they are using that to serve ads to you. All right, the cookies will monitor your activities right there on the site to know the type of thing you like. Okay, why you visited the site, the type of products you viewed, and all that, and then serve you ads in accordance to your interest. All right, so those are also ways. That is also a way. That is by using these two devices. It's also a way you can actually leave your digital footprint. Then the third one, there are many ways actually you can do that, right? But we are considering just these three. The third one is what? Online shopping. Online shopping. It says here, retailers and products review sites often leave cookies on your systems, which track your activities and, of course, allow targeted advertising of products you recently viewed. And that's why sometimes when you visit Jumia, after going through that wonderful shoes and that wonderful belt and that wonderful shirts, all right, and then you find yourself on go.com, and then you start seeing those same products you saw on Jumia appearing to you. Okay, so how come it followed you to that place, right? This is what we are talking about. Okay, cookies has been installed right there on your system in order to track your movements online, your behavior online, and then serve you products, in accordance to your interest. Okay, so these are your digital footprints. So what comes up when you search your name on a search engine? Yeah, from time to time, I actually type my name on the search engine. Let me get to know what people are saying about me, what companies are saying about me, and also how I have fared online, all right? So why don't you make use of that right now? Okay, let it just be like an activity we are carrying on right now, okay? So feel free, drop your name just type your name on Google search engine, and let's get to see what people are saying or companies are saying about you. Let's get to know what you are saying about yourself. Okay, it's important for you to do that. Okay. So by the time you do that, you will, of course, let us know, or you tell yourself what the response is. Okay. So if you find results that are not good or that are negative, then you need to go back to that source or that platform and make sure you present yourself in a positive manner. So statistics here, I say 70% of employers use social media to screen candidates during the hiring process. Yeah, this is true. Most companies actually use social media to do what? To screen candidates before they actually employ that person. Okay, Facebook most especially, because Facebook actually have your friends around you and your family around you and all that. Okay, so and then they visit LinkedIn, which is a much more professional platform. Okay, to get to know more about you. Okay, and any other social media platform you have provided, right? Companies actually make use of that to know more about it before even thinking of what's considering you. Okay, so you need to make sure that your social media platforms are clean and positive. Okay, how employers use social media. Now, this is another statistics. Okay, 58% likes, retweets, and comments leave a record. Make sure you adjust your privacy settings on social media, right? So 50% actually ensures that candidates have a professional online personal brand. Okay, online personal brand. Okay, and then we have 34% check what other people are posting about the candidate. So before a company hires you, they must have done this. And the statistics says that companies that do check your likes or retweet and the comments you leave and all that are 58%. Okay, and then we have 50% that ensures that the candidates have a professional online personal brand, and then 34% want to check out what others are saying about you. So by the time we collect all these metrics, it tells everything about you. Okay. So make sure that people say good things about you, make sure you like and retweet things that are good, that are positive, and make sure you have a wonderful online personality. So how to manage your digital footprints, how to manage your digital footprints. Yeah, remember I have said that digital footprint is all those stuff you leave behind, even as you make or you surf the internet or make use of the social media platforms or any other internet platforms, okay? So how do you manage your digital footprints is what we are discussing now. One, you need to clean up on content, okay? You need to clean up on content, make sure your contents are all positive, okay? You need to think before you click. Yeah, internet never forgets, and do not think that there is an option to delete. Once any information is out there, it is out there. So imagine, just have this at the back of your head that delete does not work. Okay, so have it at the back of your head that delete does not work. So once you put it out there, people are already seeing that. Even when you delete, then update your privacy settings, analyze your current footprints, and of course, post positive content. We'll be talking about this to come. How to post to be positive online. It's important for you to be positive online, always positive online. Okay. So how to change your privacy settings, we are going to be talking about that. It doesn't take anything. It just doesn't take anything. All you need to do is, if it is on Facebook, click on settings, go to privacy settings, and then adjust how people see you, how you post, how people view your post and all that. The same way on Twitter, okay? The same way on Twitter. Just visit the settings, look at the privacy settings, click on the privacy settings and discover, set how people discover you, how people find you, how people react to your posts and how you post and things like that, okay? And also define the type of information you would want people to see or feel, all right? So it allows you to take control of yourself, all right? So how do we assess LinkedIn? LinkedIn, among all these profiles, okay, LinkedIn happens to be the most professional platform that's existing. Okay, so how do you have access to LinkedIn? Only just type www.linkedin.com and then you find yourself right there. Okay, talking about the settings and how you can get yourself going on LinkedIn. We'll be doing that even as we continue. All right. So creating a professional profile on LinkedIn. We are talking about LinkedIn, right? Creating a professional profile. Now, LinkedIn is a social media network that focuses on professional networking and career development, okay? Okay, so LinkedIn allows you to put the profile and of course your network, share content, of course, explore and apply for job listings, okay? LinkedIn allows you to do a lot of professional stuff online. Okay, I can see that even at this moment, we are still having just about 2 persons. So fortunately, we are going to close this session. All right, thank you very much. We have already spent 26 minutes and then we don't have enough people online. So we are going to be closing this. So thank you for sticking around. Have a nice day.